Hi friends, I have something really special to share with you today. This is a journal I've been working on quietly behind the scenes. She's called Sweetness to the Soul. Hi, it's Carrie from Created Me Creative, and welcome to my cozy little corner. And if you're new here, I am thrilled that you have found your way here to this little space. Sweetness to the Soul is inspired by Proverbs 16, verse 24, that says, "Gracious words are a honeycomb, sweet to the soul and healing to the bones." And that is right there in the little title page. This tiny little bee charm, some little details. It's a layered collage on the front cover. The cover is black, both back and front, and has some fabric on the edges. Music paper, this kind of cool little fabric piece that almost represents a honeycomb. It is bound by a Coptic stitch and held shut with a button and elastic closure, inspired by Kathleen Moore at Be Again Books. This beautiful little turquoise ribbon. Sweetness to the Soul has bee-inspired papers throughout and fabrics, ruffles, little details on the edges. It is full of spaces to be able to write. Tags, journal cards, lots of details. This little fancy fold pocket edge, a stamp with the bee on it, and some little embellishments. The colors throughout the journal are soft yellows, turquoise, gray, and a little bit of black, and then some gold details as well. I've done some stenciling and some stamping within it, and you'll find that a lot of the pages have a little bit of subtle details, little pieces added here and there. This one's got a tab and another one of those bee charms like off the front cover with a vintage button and a little bulb pin. We've got the rickrack and a pom-pom trim. The papers are scrapbook paper as well as some digital kits, and I will leave the links for those digital kits in the description below. I made a couple of belly bands with this beautiful black cardstock that's got a texture in it and layered it on a light turquoise lace and added a few floral embellishments. We've got a couple of journaling cards in the companion colors. This one here is so pretty with the gold foil writing. Be happy, be beautiful. This one here has the grays and those turquoise and teals as well. And then the smallest one is just a gold foil honeycomb pattern with the tiny little bees. And they just layer so perfectly underneath that belly band. Got another little pocket here that's been stamped with a bee and some florals. Vintage little tag. That's just another scrapbook paper that's been cut into a journal card in charcoal gray. But the other side is white for writing. This is a napkin that's been decoupaged onto cardstock for writing as well. Another ruffle in the gray and a floral. We've got this beautiful paper with a beehive on it, but it's nice and light that you can still write on it. A pocket with a little punch detail there in the shape of a heart. Always be kind and true. Some of the papers are light, but they've got tiny, tiny lines running through them, so it makes it easier for writing. I know some people don't like to write when there's no lines, but I have added some lines to them. This is another one of the fabrics, a little bead detail right here, the honeycomb stencil and stamping on that one. This fabric's got the honeycomb pattern right in it. some jars of honey. Just beautiful papers as well. This one here would be great for mounting a picture or some other type of ephemera. And with the Coptic stitch, it doesn't matter where we are in the journal, the book is still laying flat. This is just off the center of the book, and yet it is still flat, easy to write on. This one here is a beautifully embossed piece of cardstock. Just the detail in that embossing is so pretty. Some more fabric details. This one here has just that little beehive popping out. This is the center of the book now. I love that spread. This journal is perfect for being able to write gratitude lists, maybe song lyrics or quotes that inspire. Whatever is on your heart. The initial thought when making it was to jump off of that Bible verse of gracious words, being healing for your soul. This would be a great journal for a healing process, just to be able to jot down whatever encourages. I love the layering in some of the papers. Another one of those little bee charms in a vintage button. The rick-rack, and then a pom-pom trim. Another one of the belly bands with the layers of journal cards. And again, the pocket with that little bee stamp. It's so darling. Another pocket full of stuff, full of another journal card and 2 tags. And again, with the fancy fold and the little embellishments. This journal just has a gentle feel to it with the color palette, the fabric details. It's the perfect spot for writing you encouraging words, for just holding onto the sweet moments of the season. If she feels like she belongs with you, I would love for you to reach out to me and we can connect. Thank you so much for joining me as we ventured through this journal together. She really is darling. Blessings. Take care, and we'll chat soon. Bye-bye.